buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. I am Elena Johnson. Welcome to Mia Cucina. I bring you lots of healthy eating, wonderful things. And today I am going to show you a wonderful flatbread. I call it pizza. But you know, something else I made that I want to share with you is an appetizer that is going to have some wonderful strawberries, a little bit of mint or spearmint, a little bit of parsley, and then the basil is going to be saved for the pizza part. But I really want to show you is how to make this very easy hors d'oeuvre, and I know that with the holidays coming this weekend, it's going to be nice to make an hors d'oeuvre. Hello, whoever's watching, good morning, good morning, good morning. But I wanted to bring this to you because I love you and I want you guys to have healthy eating. All right, let me put my fadale. And let me tell you, this flatbread, you guys call it flatbread, I'm going to call it pizza. It does not have any sauce, eh? Wait till I show you. It is going to be a very healthy pizza. And we are going to be using, wait a minute, hold on, and bubbly. My husband told me that when he saw the video, it's backwards. I know, but I'm filming it with my little, phone there. So you're going to need a bubbly. Guess what? I don't talk about packages, but you know what? This is easy, easy, easy. Today it's all about easy. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is, strawberries and goat cheese, they love each other, okay? So what I have here is just going to be my husband and I, and since we're going to be having this wonderful bubbly thin crust, pizza, whatever you want to call it, I needed to have something healthy with it, okay? And since I already have a gouda cheese, why not? So what I do is I have a half of a stick of goat cheese in a ramekin that I am going to heat, melt in here. And what I do, guys, I don't want this to be, hold on, I don't want this to be water, okay? I just wanted it just softened, because then we are going to mix it really good, and then we're going to stuff these guys, and then we're going to decorate it. I'm going to show you how, so it'll look pretty, and then we are going to, okay, it goes really quick, guys. Get yourself a fork, okay, so you can break it down really, really good. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so it's nice and nicey, so I can spoon it, because you know how it is with me and piping. The piping doesn't work for me. As you can see, I am sporting my gray hair. It's starting to come in. Well, it's been coming. You know, it's been, let's see, March, April, May, 3 months of nothing to my hair, and I can tell you, I feel better. I have less headaches. I don't know what that is all about, but I thought, anyway, so I'm going to put my spoon on the side because I'm very, very excited about this thing. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how to make your strawberries stand up. These guys are getting too excited. So I'm going to put this on the side. So the first thing we want to do is we want to cord the strawberry, okay? So we're just going to start right here. You see right here? And I am just going to take my knife inside. I'm going to go around, and it comes right off. So then I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to hollow it. I don't want to hollow it too much because, a lot of people, they don't care for goat cheese, and goat cheese is strong, but I grew up drinking goat milk, okay? So let me just say good morning. Let me give a big shout out to Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Blessings, Bill, blessings, and all those beautiful people watching. Okay, so let's just get going here. So then what you do to the bottom is you're going to cut it off, and then you're going to put it in a bowl, and then you're going to turn it into a smoothie. That's how I stay healthy. Okay, so now this is in here. Okay, so now I got 4, 2 for him, 2 for me. Now we got the goat cheese in here. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my little pile. But if you take a lot of strawberry, make sure that you cut the strawberry off Okay, because you know that is still good, and then you can put it in a little baggie, put it in the freezer, start saving them, and you can use them for smoothies. Okay, so now, how much parsley, how much mint? It depends on how much you like. Mint is very good for your health. Look it up, guys. What I have here, this is from my own garden, and I did find out I have mint and I also have spearmint. I forgot that I have planted spearmint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use spearmint, and spearmint has got, you know, oh my gosh, it smells so good. And I am not going to throw this away because I am going to make spearmint tea with it. So, you know, we don't have to throw the stems away because you can, you know, you can make things with it. And you see, I have this little thing that I'm keeping for later. So I have a little bit of spearmint in here. Let me move my glasses out of the way because, you know, we got things to do. I got to show you that's why you guys are here, because you want to learn how I make a pizza. Well, it's not that, well, I call it pizza. I call it flatbread, okay? For you guys. Okay, so now I'm just gonna have a little bit of parsley, because parsley is very, very good, you know, and it makes things really, really pretty. And I really love this hors d'oeuvre because it's just very fresh, and it only has spearmint or mint and a little bit of parsley and goat cheese and some orange zest. That's it. It's very simple, very easy. So let me just chop this up. Let me get something to measure, because I know you guys are all about measuring. And me, I don't measure, you know, I never measure, even when I bake. And I made a lot of mistakes, because, you know, I make my own stuff. I create my own stuff. This hors d'oeuvre, it's in my head. You know, what I bring you guys is stuff that I just create. It just happens that way for me. I'm one of those very creative Italian women, eh? And you know, we have a daffadale on, because you know, we gotta have a daffadale just in case, you know, I get something and maybe I should move it up here some more. These fadale, so I do not get all of this stuff. Okay, so this, I know that there is a nice long weekend coming up, and a lot of you are very excited about getting out, and it's very important to get out to get some sun. All right, so now you see, so let's see how much. Well, let me see, I want to chop it a little bit more, just a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna go get my other half of goat cheese out of the freezer, because I don't have crumble goat cheese, and that's gonna be it's gonna be part of the pizza. So I'm gonna get it out of the freezer. Well, you know what? It can wait. It can wait. No big deal. If I have to, I have a bigger one of these, and I can, you know, do these. Okay, so now make sure that this is nice and chopped very, very well. Let me bring all of this stuff here, because, you know, we don't want any spearmint in our pizza. So it's about a tablespoon, guys, to a half of goat cheese. And I buy the, you know, the long goat cheese, okay, because I can make two dishes with that stuff. Okay, so it's very simple. So now what we do is we take the orange, and we are going to zest the orange. I know, orange and goat cheese. Have you ever thought about that? I did. You know, I was telling my husband that I was going to show this to you guys today, and he's like, "What? Goat cheese and orange?" And I made him one this morning, and he, you know, along with our smoothie. What's in this smoothie? I have chia in here. I have strawberry, tons of blueberries. I have a moringa tree. Leaves, and it's delicious. And then I put ice, and this is what I'm having for breakfast. So let me move out the breakfast, because I don't really need to be having the breakfast. Okay, so how much zest? I would just say maybe about half an orange. It depends on, you know, if you like a lot of orange, don't like a lot of orange. So this is, I'm done with this. I'm moving it out of the way. I am done with the orange. Put the orange away. And then this is what it looks like. Okay, and then we are just going to mix it. Mix it. So this is something, you know, nice and refreshing. Because, you know, here in Florida now it's hot, and it's good for us to have some nice refreshing hors d'oeuvres. So now you're going to take your strawberries like so. Okay, here's my spoon. And wait, guys. And you're just going to take like a little spoonful like so. And you're going to take your strawberry and boom. You see that? And boom. Like that. All right, so since I have 4, this is going to be quickly because, you know, we got to get to the other stuff, with, you know, the other pizza stuff. So this is the healthy good stuff. Well, everything I'm doing is healthy, except for the bubbly. Well, you know, I wasn't going to make my own everything because it takes a lot of time, and you know, I am a busy woman. You know, I take care of this house and I take care of a lot of people and also a lot of animals. And let me tell you this. You know what the birds do? I feed all these wild birds. They come as soon as I open my you know, those things that you open, they all come to the window. And they say, Elena, come out and feed us. Because they want to be fed. Okay, so now, if you have some leftover of this, trust me, I will be eating it later. So I'm going to put that on the side because I don't need that. So now, what I do is with the orange, so people know that there's an orange, I will just put just little. And because, you know, what I do is I cut the part that I zested of the orange so it can all be eaten. Aren't they cute? Okay, so these are just my goat cheese stuffed strawberries. So I'm gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna clear the decks because I'm very excited to show you this other thing, okay? So I'm gonna move you a little bit this way. And we are listening to Italian cooking music. And we are going to be needing one of these guys, a food processor, okay? So so what I'm going to do is, I'm also going to be needing some basil. And this is my beautiful basil. Let me show you my beautiful basil. I gotta brag, guys. You know why? Because when you grow your own stuff, you can just go in the backyard. And trust me, you can grow this, you know, in pots and all kinds of things. I'm going to be using this basil. So we are going to be using the basil. I'm done with this. I can move this out of the way. Okay, so I got my basil. So let me tell you what we are going to be using. And I wrote it all down for you guys. You guys are ready. Okay, we are going to be using a 1/4 cup of cashews. Yes, 4 cups of cashews. We are going to be using some chickpeas. I know, chickpeas. Buona pizza? Wait, you guys. We're going to be using chickpeas. We are going to be using some olive oil. We are going to be using some oregano. We're going to be using some basil. And that's pretty much it. And then, I'm so sorry. We're going to be using some tomatoes, some garlic, and mozzarella, and goat cheese. Let me go grab the goat cheese out of the freezer. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey Reggie, there's some cheese. Alright, so I have my other half. My dog loves cheese. Yeah, this dog that I have, he eats everything. He's an Italian dog. Okay, so we have a 1/4 cup of cashews. Okay, that goes in there. Boom, that's done. Get that out of the way. All right, let me grab this thing so I can know what I am doing here. All right, so we are listening to Italian cooking music. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to pause, because I want it to be broken up, okay? I don't want it to be a paste yet. I just want it to be broken up. Okay, so now that we've done that, okay, now what I'm going to do, what do we have here? We have the chickpeas. Okay, so the chickpeas, guys, they have to be very well drained. So you are not going to need, and these are organic chickpeas. Everything I use is mostly all organic, except for the Bumbly. Wait a minute, is the Bumbly organic? Nah, no, it's not, I'm sorry. Okay, I just did not have the time to make my own. Okay, so we are going to drain the chickpeas. All right, wash the can and then recycle the can. Goes in here. Remember, it's recycling. All right, so now I am going to open this guy up, and I am going to make sure it's nice and drained really well. Okay, very, 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 very well. All right, I'm gonna go take it to the sink to rinse it a little bit more, okay? And I grabbed some paper towel because I want to make sure, you know, that my mixture is not going to be super, super wet. Okay? All right, so that's going to go into the food processor. You follow me so far? Easy, right? Okay. There's the garbage right there. I am going to take a little bit of black pepper. How much black pepper? A teaspoon of black pepper. Pinch of salt. Yes, pinch of salt. Because that's going to be, you know, everything else. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to pulse. So now it's coming together. Okay, so now let's see, we gotta add the oregano. I have to write it down because I write things down for you guys, because if not, I forget. Okay, how much oregano? I would take, where's one of my teaspoons of oregano? You know how I measure teaspoon of oregano. You know, you got this little thing. You know, when I got this, I did not know that this came off. So I was trying to put stuff in there and I didn't understand why it wasn't going in there. Go figure, you know, go figure you, Elena. Okay, there goes the oregano. Okay. Okay, where is the top? Here, put the oregano on the side. Let's see, I just want to make sure. And the olive oil, I'm going to be using a half a cup of olive, well, maybe not. I am going to see how much olive oil. I am not sure yet. I know you guys like to measure, just like me. Okay, so now I'm going to open this guy up. Because I want to put my basil. And let's help this machine up. So I'm just going to grab my basil and I am just going to kind of, you know, cut it up and put it all in there, nicey. Okay? It's very, very different what I bring you. Okay, so now I have granulated garlic, like we gotta have garlic, right? Okay, so now we put a teaspoon of granulated garlic. Wonderful, easy thing. Okay, and I am going to be using a half a cup of olive oil. I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna start with a little bit first. Okay, because remember, using a little bit, you can always add, but if you use too much, then you're going to have to start all over again, and we don't want to do that. All right, so I think I am going to use the rest of the olive oil. Oh, mamma mia, che bellezza! Wow! It's beautiful, guys! Wait a minute, I'm so excited. Wait, let me clear the decks here. Let me show you. I love when things work out the right way. I love when that. Okay, let me move you back over here so you guys can see what I've done. And whatever you do, do not throw this mixture away. Okay? But I think it's going to work very, very well. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to take a little cup like this. Remember, we got the mixture. Get a little cup like this. Get yourself a little bit of olive oil. Okay, just a tiny bit with a little brush. Okay, so we are gonna assemble things. Let me get another bowl here. Oh, because I want to show this to you. It's beautiful, and I am not going to cook my pizza right away. I'm just going to let it hang out for, I'm probably going to start cooking it for lunch. So this is going to be our lunch. All right, so I just want to take this off because I really want to show this to you. Oh, man. Oh, man. And wait till you see how beautiful this is, oh, did I use all my basil? Oh, good, I didn't. Okay. Because I do need some more basil. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I have enough basil. Okay, so let me take this out of the way. Because I want to show you what it looks like. Okay? You're with me so far? Perfect. Okay, so now, very simple and very easy, guys. Okay? So now I'm going to bring this over here. So get yourself a sheet like so. Get yourself some parchment paper. Put some parchment paper down like this, okay? So you're going to get your package. You're going to open up your package. I'm not done yet with cutting things up, but I just want to get everything kind of rocking and rolling and ready. This is going to be cooked at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes until everything is very well made. And you know, and then you can slice them, and you know, into whatever you want it. You know, you can slice it as a pizza, however you want. This I am going to throw away. Okay, so now that you got this guy over here, what you're going to do is you are going to use your brush, and you're just going to brush this wonderful piece of bubbly thin crust. To, you know, the person that got this for me, did the shopping for me. I asked for you know, whole wheat, gluten-free, and they didn't have it. So, but this is good. So you see how I did it? Very simple, very easy. I just brushed it, okay? Just brushed it. Okay. So now let me move this out of the way because I want that to just soak in and just be delicious. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of Roma tomatoes. Because, you know, it's a pizza, right? So we need to have the Roma tomatoes. Let me grab my... Remember what I told you, this works really, really well. Especially, you know, when you're trying to slice because it's designed for vegetables. So this little guy goes on the, you know, on the trash there. Remember, always keep your little trash. And I am just going to slice them like so. You know, when we assemble this, it's going to be so pretty. And you guys are going to go, wow, Elena, I never thought that I could use chickpeas in my... And make sure you remove the little butt, because obviously we're not going to be using that for the pizza. And if I happen to cut too many tomatoes, guess what? No big deal. I can use it for another dish later, okay? We don't throw nothing away in Elena's kitchen. Mia cucina, mia cucina. So, you know, I come up with all kinds of different recipes. I really stretch myself. Maybe I must have been a chef in a previous life. I don't know. Okay, so now we have the tomatoes. Okay, we have the Gouda cheese. Let me go grab the mozzarella. I'll be right back. Because we have to have a mozzarella, okay? Oh, where is my mozzarella? And you know, and today it's all about being easy for you. And because it's being easy for you, I bought a package of mozzarella, So I got my mozzarella, I got my tomatoes, I got my basil, I got my little half a cheese of Gouda cheese. Let's see, anything else I am... Oh, yes. And now I am going to get a little... We gotta have garlic. Did you think I wasn't going to use garlic? Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to use... Because it's a bigger pizza, you know, and I love a garlic. Let me go grab my knife. Where am I knife? My knife? Okay, here it is. No? Where is my knife? Oh, here it is. Okay, now we change the knife, you know? Okay, so now I just want to really, you know, get this. And I really want this to be really, really minced. The garlic, okay? Minced garlic. And again, you know, guys, when you cook this, it's 350 degrees, 15-20 minutes. It's a very different pizza. You know, it's not your normal pizza. You know, I told you, I am abnormal. I always have to use it, you know, many different things, you know. Okay, so now we want to really, 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 really thinly chopped garlic, okay? And this is very good for diabetics. It is really, really good for you. It's something that a diabetic can have. It doesn't, you know, spike their sugar. Okay, so now I have my garlic. Okay, my garlic. Or if not, guys, you know, there is this thing that I do have. It's called a garlic press. But I hate using this, and you know why? Because I can't get all the stuff from the little thingy in there. It drives me crazy. Because there's always something in there. So if I do it this way, I don't have to worry about cleaning all that stuff and stressing about it. Okay, so now I got my wonderful garlic. Okay, so my toppings are going to be, you know, the wonderful, this is going to be on the bottom of the pizza. We have our wonderful goat cheese, we have our basil, we have our tomatoes, okay, and we have our wonderful mozzarella. So now let me clear the decks on everything over here because I want to bring this back. So like I said, I am not going to cook it right away. I'm going to cook it later, but I want to show you how to assemble this. So pretty much, you know, just like any, you know, any pizza, we need to spread this. And a lot of people, you know, they are afraid to use chickpeas. And who would have thought chickpeas with, you know, with, oh my God. You know, it smells almost as, it smells, it reminds me of Italy. It really does. It smells like Italy to me. It really does. And this is wonderful, guys. It's just so wonderful and healthy for you. I would spread the whole thing. Oh, look at this. Can you guys see this? Okay. Oh my gosh. So use the whole thing. Use the whole thing. That's what we have a dishwasher. For the dishes. Oh my gosh, we have fun in this kitchen. You know, my husband and I were talking about it today that, you know, we have been through so much together. We have been through births together. We have been through deaths together. We have been through everything, and now we're going through all of this stuff together, you know. And how nice to be able to share your life with someone that really loves you and you love them. It's just a very special, and I pray for you that you will find that special someone because you are so deserving of that and so much more. Okay. Because, you know, I tell my husband, I said, look at this. When you met me, I was less than 100 pounds, and I have grown up to become this beautiful, voluptuous woman with a gray hair. You know what he told me? That he loves me no matter what. I'm a voluptuous or not. Now, that's amore. Oh, amore. You know, I'm such a romantic person. I just love romance. Okay, well, so now, here we go. All right, so now, what I want to do is I kind of want to use my little thing here and the little seeds. Even though I did that, I want to kind of seed this thing. You know, it's hard to because I just don't like a lot of the seeds, and you know, and you could just put them all in there, makes it a lot easier for you. I just find that if you chop the tomatoes, it's not going to be that very pretty presentation, and you know, and it's all about the presentation, no? And when you do that, they come right off, guys. It's, you know, they come right off. It's a very simple process. The reason I'm doing this is because I am not going to be cooking my pizza right away, okay? So if you're not going to be cooking this pizza right away, or this flatbread, or whatever you want to call it, what was I going to say? Oh, if you are going to use it, cook it right away, I will leave the seeds. But if you're not going to be cooking it right away, I remove the seeds. Because in that way, it keeps everything nicey. Oh my gosh. It is becoming so beautiful, and it's you know, you can decorate it with all kinds of different things. You know, you can. I am going to be using. Oh, you know what? I forgot the spinach. Yes, spinach goes with this. Oh, it's a healthy pizza or flatbread. You know, we got to be healthy, right? Especially with everything that's going on in our lives. Okay, so you can see that I did this. You see how beautiful that is? All right. Aspet. Let me go grab the whatchamacallit. Let me make sure that I don't have any. There we go. Let me go grab the spinach because we need spinach for this. All right. Where's my spinach? There you go. My spinach was hiding. Okay, so now what I want to do to this, okay, I got my garlic and I'm just going to let it rain garlic. Oh, I love this part, you know, when you're raining garlic. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Look at that. All right, I just want to make sure I get all my garlic. I like a garlic. You know, I wanted to add more garlic, and I'm like, no, not everybody's like you, Elena. You know, they like to eat the garlic, but a garlic is high on antioxidant, and it's very, very good for you. Okay, so now, you know, we got the spinach here. Ah, and you know, when I bring it home, I wash it, and then, you know, I take care of it. Even though it's organic, I still do that, okay? So now we are going to use the spinach. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see this pizza when it's all done, guys. And the thing is it's going to be delicious. Okay, how much spinach? You know, it's up to you. You know, you want to, maybe about a half a cup. I kind of eye it. And then, you know, it's going to have, and this is moist. And what I do, when I bring it home, even though it's organic, I wash it and I put it in a bowl of ice water for 15 minutes. And after it has a nice bath, then it goes back into the container, and then I put a nice moist paper towel, and then I put it in the coldest part of my refrigerator, and it will last me almost a week. Okay, so that takes care of that. Okay, that's done. Okay, so now, because you know we gotta do the basil, I would just take the leaves and I would just kind of chop them up. And not chop them up. I'm sorry. I would just tear them up. And you know, I love it when my leaves have little holes, because I know that my garden, it's working for me, because it's got all kinds of, you know, wonderful things, and it's all organic earth that I use for my garden. Okay, so now you have this, see? Okay, so now I'm going to take my goat cheese, and I am going to get a half a thing of goat cheese. And I'm just going to you know, use my fingers like so. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I can't wait till I take a picture and post it on Facebook. You know, I post my pictures right after I do my little thing with you guys to show you, you know, how beautiful it is, especially if you missed it, because I know some of you went back to work, and the people that went back to work, now they're like, oh, I wish I was home being, you know, watching you in my pajamas. All right, just make sure that we use all the goat cheese. We always have goat cheese in this house, and I could just lick this entire thing, guys. That's how much I love goat cheese. And I just love goat cheese. I do. So that's why I'm using, and you know, my husband, before he met me, he never had goat cheese. So now he does. All right, I'm just gonna give myself a quick rinse and I'll be right back. It's just, you know, the cheese. So I don't have to use all that stuff to wash it. Okay, so now to this, okay, we are going to let it rain mozzarella. And this is organic mozzarella. Oh, look at that. You know, it's the Italian flag, the red, green, and white. How much cheese you guys are going to use, it depends on how much cheese you want, eh? You know, there's this place called Mazzaro's, and Mazzaro's make these pizzas, and you know, you can buy them, but not like this, okay? Not like an Elena pizza. But Mazzaro, you can, you know, I don't know if they're open, because I used to live right down the street from Mazzaro when I lived in St. Pete, but now I don't live there. So now, you see this? You see that? Okay, guys, you see this? Beautiful pizza, no? Beautiful flatbread. So now, guys, if you're not going to be using this, like I am not, right now it's 10:26. 11 a.m. I am starting this oven at 350, and I'm going to be cooking this at 15-20 minutes, because we're going to have an early lunch today. And I want to show you what we made today. We made that beautiful pizza, flatbread, whatever you want to call it, with these beautiful strawberries. strawberries. Look at these beautiful strawberries. See what we made today? See what you guys can do for your health? Okay, guys, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I want to tell you that I am not going to be on tomorrow. I am taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off because my husband took it off, and we're just going to enjoy our lives. Continue to enjoy our lives and continue to enjoy your life. Don't forget to be kind. Don't forget to be loving. Don't forget that you have the power within you to change whatever you want and create whatever you want. So create healthy eating. I want to thank you. I want to tell you I love you. Thank you so much for joining me in my beautiful cucina, because I bring lots of love to you from my kitchen, Mia Cucina, to your cucina, your kitchen. I'm Elena Johnson. Thank you. Thank you, thank you so much. And don't forget to join my YouTube channel because all my recipes are there. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ciao, ciao, belly. Ciao, ciao. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Ciao, ciao. Ooh, look at that. Okay, guys, I love you all. Ciao.